Morning, everyone. It's day 3 here for us. We're getting a really early start. It's about 6:15, and we're going to head to Monkey Island for the Monkey Island tour. So really excited about that. It's a popular attraction here in Panama, and it's about 30 to 45 minutes outside the city, I think. So we're gonna head downstairs and wait for our tour, our guide there, and he's gonna take us there. But right now we're getting a quick breakfast and check out our beautiful view of the city, watching the sunrise as we eat a quick breakfast. Can't complain with that. So we just got to the lake. What's it called? We can't remember the lake, but they said it. Okay, we're at the lake that starts with a G, and our tour guide said that it's about a 90-minute ride to Monkey Island, oh, we're not going to just one place to see monkeys. Oh. I had a hard time hearing where I was. We'll see where we go. The Monkey Island tour was a super unique experience that gave us the opportunity to travel deep into the natural habitat of a lot of native species in Panama. The ecosystem in this particular area was unlike anything we've ever seen in person before. At some parts of the tour, it really felt like you were traveling down the Amazon River. Despite the name Monkey Island, it turns out that on the tour you actually travel to several different islands to see the different types of monkeys that lived on the lake. I was a little bummed that we weren't ever able to leave the boat at any time to explore the islands. It was probably more of a boat tour than an island tour since we didn't actually dock at any point. Instead, the tour guide slowly drifted to the shore of each island, and there we waited for the monkeys to come to us. Now that I think about it more, maybe this was for the best, so that it would prevent any risk of tourists disturbing or ruining the animal's natural habitat. There are 3 different types of monkeys that we saw on the boat tour: the howler monkey, the white-faced monkey, and Jeffrey's tamarine. Unfortunately, we didn't really get an up-close look at the howler monkey because they didn't like any of the foods that were provided. The white-faced monkey's favorite food that we gave them was peanuts, and Jeffrey's tamarine loved the bananas. Prior to going on the tour, Kitty did a ton of research to make sure that it was an ethical tour and there was nothing too concerning going on. We make sure to do this before we go on any tours, no matter where we're at. We didn't find anything too alarming or concerning while doing our research. The most controversial thing about the tour was the feeding aspect. Should we as tourists be feeding these wild animals? Our first Uber driver that we had right when we got to Panama was a biologist, and the very first thing he told us was, when going on these tours, do not feed the animals. They become dependent on it, and as wild animals, it's just not good for them. And of course, on this tour, our guides brought bananas and peanuts to feed the animals. And I get it from both perspectives, because for the guides, in order for the monkeys to come to us on the boat, you kind of need to tempt them in some way. However, I also understand why you wouldn't want to feed the monkeys. It's definitely not the most controversial thing done on tours across the world. However, it's still up to debate, and I think many people just have different opinions on what to do with it. Overall, it was a fun experience. However, I don't know if we would probably do it again, just because, like I said before, you didn't actually get to explore anything. You pretty much just sat in a boat for a couple hours and went wherever the guide took you. I think it's a great tour to go on with kids, because they're confined to one space. You don't have to worry about them getting lost or getting in trouble or anything. But if you're a very adventurous person, you might get a little bit bored with this one. Nonetheless, I'm glad we did it. So we just got back from the Monkey Island tour. So now we're gonna hang out at the hotel and relax by the pool a little bit. It's probably gonna rain soon. It rains pretty much every afternoon here for a couple hours, and it's getting a little cloudy, but it's still beautiful out and you can't complain with this view.
We found a vegetarian restaurant right next door to our hotel that's the buffet style, and it has just some amazing food.
Yeah, so our 2 meals together right here was only $7.50. So you can find some really good deals in the city if you just go to some of the local stores, and it's got some of the best food as well.
Sorry, this is our second to last night in Panama City. We have the San Blas Island tour in the morning that we're really excited about, a little bit nervous. They're picking us up at 5 a.m. I'm not going to be a happy camper. And yeah, we're trying to enjoy the city. We're going to get back tomorrow until really late, so we won't have much time to explore anything else.